Good morning, everyone. Now, how should we start?
I can't even talk about the hardest thing to begin or even explain in a million years.
A friend of mine offered me a deal to build a, well, crazy to say the least project, and I agreed. So I left the lorries back in the workshop. It's supposed to be quick, and then I had the problems with a Volkswagen. You see in all the videos, the Volkswagen PD engine conversion. It took, well, probably 4 times longer than it's supposed to be because there was issues, but you can see on your own all the videos. However, finally, we have the project in. Or should we say have the project?
Yeah, half the project.
Half the project.
Without telling you everything, that's roughly half of it. It's kind of not even half of it, when I think about it.
It's just bits.
Yeah.
So we got, what they like, nearly 200 grand new?
I think maybe more. I'd have to look it up. They're a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
a 204.5 mile an hour standard.
Yeah.
So I can imagine they're at least 200 grand.
Yeah, I think so. This is the top of the line. This is the Supersport
Yeah.
version, Continental,
Yeah.
GT, whatever.
Yeah, so
I'm not into this car. To me, it's just expensive Volkswagen. Yeah, guess what? Volkswagen.
yeah,
But
630 horsepower, 204 mile an hour, twin turbo 6 litre V12. W12, sorry, not even a V, it's a W. Which is quite cool when you look at the engine, because it's very compact.
surprisingly very, very short. It's just like old school 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
So I was really surprised how small the engine bay was. Well, that was gonna make my job easier.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny because, again, without giving the game away, it's replacing something that's going to be physically far bigger.
Yeah. Are they? I don't think they're wider. I think this is wider,
I don't know.
but definitely longer.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's wider too. I don't know. We'll
Could
have to
be.
see. We'll have to see, because that's the thing. You haven't even seen the second half of the project
No.
yet.
And we arrive, and then we have to build something, I would say pointless and stupid, but completely awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
Because it's so extremely stupid.
yeah.
It's-
I mean, even the owner knows there's no real purpose for this, barring it's fun and it's funny, and it's just like, why the hell not? And to me, anyway, as you've probably seen if you watch my videos, that's the way I do it. Cars are for fun, and this
yeah.
is going to be fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what brought you back.
That's what brought me back, exactly, from the lorries. And don't take me wrong, I say to my wife, you know what? After over way 20 years doing motorsport stuff, fabrication, all this stuff, I love lorry driving because it's peace of mind. And just when I finish my shift, I close the door, go back home. There's no thinking, there's no bothering my mind, no sending emails while you're having a shit in the toilet, sleeping all night. It was a perfect job. And yeah, the craziness of this project, not the fabrication you say, but the craziness of where this part's going into it, brought me back.
Yeah.
Because this is extremely stupid.
Yeah.
It's
And
just great.
Thing is, as well, is while obviously we're not going to say exactly what's going on yet, you will join us on this journey. We don't even know fully what's going on yet.
Oh, fuck
this
no.
is
No.
this is an adventure for us, because this is like, you know, we don't know anything about the car. Well, we're discovering things as we look at it.
Yeah.
Like Thomas first saw it yesterday. I first saw it about 10 minutes ago, and straight away I spotted something that was like, bloody hell.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that. So
Loads of fakes.
it's not just an adventure for us, an adventure for you. And there's no bullshit with like any surprise won't be a fake surprise. Believe us, we won't know. You'll be discovering the same weird stuff we are as this goes along. Yeah, it's got to be very totally unscripted, very sort of warts and all. You know what I mean? It's you'll see everything as it goes. And one thing I'm pretty sure you'll see is a lot of Volkswagen and Audi badges on it, because I've even spotted a couple of things so far. It's like, I recognise that off my, off like a £500 Volkswagen Golf.
There's a reason why I call this an expensive Volkswagen. Audi. And so
yeah, but it is. But at the same time, the first thing I bet you did too when you see it on camera or you're watching this video, my first thought when it came in was, wow, that does look awesome, because it is. Bear in mind, it might be a glorified Volkswagen, but it is badass looking. It is cool as fuck.
It is. It's a nice car though, I like it.
So,
well, it's still a supercar.
Yeah.
So
204 mile an hour, fastest
yeah.
fastest Bentley ever made when it was built. So.
And I think now we should explain, maybe is interesting, maybe not, by way of the videos, how I started actually to make videos, because I had a channel and I use it just as a photo album or video album for the family stuff, so I don't lose my stuff. But then there was a bad influence from this side. She's saying, start making videos, no, don't count on them, just make them
just do them for fun.
Just do them for fun. And he was right. I actually enjoy it. I start having really good fun doing that. For some reason, I can't even explain why, I really enjoy doing this. But I think I was doing it wrong all the way around. Because, as you see in the Volkswagen I've built, I was making videos, but I was only showing the progress after I've built the stuff. I never shown the way I build the stuff, the way I assemble the stuff, the problems, just updates. This has been done, works great, blah blah blah, I'll see you next time. And I think it was quite boring. Not as interesting as it should be.
Yeah, it's an easy trap to fall into, because I do it as well.
Yeah.
But especially on something like this, well, on anything, you lot like to see the ups, the downs, the surprises, and any build's got it, and this has gone around a lot of it. So if you just show them everything you're doing.
Yes, I made a decision yesterday, I actually say on the video, I'm not sure if I'm gonna edit or not, but I said from this video, from this build onwards, I'm gonna show everything, step by step. I mean, we're gonna strip this car together, down. I'm gonna take you with, I'm gonna put the camera on my head, on my chest, on the tripod, whatever suits. We're gonna strip it down together. So we're gonna disassemble the whole Bentley Continental Supersport 200 grand car completely in bits, and then we're gonna see if it's actually worth the money or not, or like Steve pointed out already, it's like first thing he noticed, that's Volkswagen parts. There you go. What are we gonna find in there? What are we gonna find in there? Oh Jesus, come on. So, you know, we're gonna find out all these bits as well.
Well, that's the thing.
And troubles.
And another thing, which obviously there's going to be a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of people who see this and will be like crying, screaming, "No, don't!" Because we're ruining a supercar, a Bentley, whatever. Because a lot of people, to be fair, usually people who could never afford a supercar in a million years, or don't even drive outside of their, you know, Xbox, they will get really upset, and that's kind of funny. But yeah, there'll be a lot of people kind of offended by what's going on, because like I said, it's gonna, even though it's awesome, there's reasons for everything, and it's gonna be stripped down at first, and you're gonna see everything that goes on.
But once they discover where this stuff goes into, that's gonna upset a lot of people.
It's gonna be a mix of, wow, that's the best thing in the world, and wow, that's the stupidest thing in the world, and oh my god, you're sick, you should be arrested, you know, that kind of thing. The idiots always do, but it's gonna be fun.
As you can see, there are a few straps going under the car, and this is the reason why of the straps, because we have a policy in the workshop. Every car that has to be stripped down, we have to do burnout. And because this fucker is all-wheel drive and won't let me do it, I figured out if I strap it down to the 4x2 ramp, then we have 3 possibilities. I'm gonna drive away with my ramp out of the workshop. Alright?
It's quite a high possibility.
Second, I'm gonna drive my ramp out of the workshop. Or third is gonna be awesome burnout, 4-wheel drive burnout in the Bentley.
Yeah.
And however, when I put these straps down, I already see a lot of damage underneath of the car on the suspension that the old owner who sold it to my client, which is a friend of mine, he didn't see anything. So
Yeah.
I was a bit nasty.
Yeah, this is
And
like.
also what you we just showed it.
Yeah, there'd be. Well, you'll see that in a minute. But there's basically what it was a crash damaged car that looked like it was lightly crash damaged. I mean, if you walk around it now, it looked, it doesn't look perfect, but it don't look bad. But it was repaired and more, but not well by the looks of it, and then sold on as a lightly damaged car, and it used to be more damaged. So this car would never be ever some kind of perfect Bentley that you would see at a show. No rich person would want this Bentley again. Someone would either break this for spares or just bodge it like it is, and it would go off to some bloody drug dealer in Albania or something. This, no one in this country would want this car because it's not.
To be honest, from what I've seen, and I haven't put the car on the ramp yet, but I think something like this, even if you budget together, you don't even want to say to a drug dealer in Albania because he is gonna chase you back. So we're actually giving it a second life.
Yeah.
Maybe someone will argue in the wrong way. But
yeah. Of all the second lives it could have, this is probably the least sensible, most pointless one you could have.
Yeah.
But it's really funny, and it'd be really fast, and really weird, and upset a lot of people.
Oh, definitely.
And also surprise a lot of people, because while it's the weirdest thing in the world, it's definitely going to be bloody fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you'll like this, I promise.